MotorWeek is made possible by Auto Value and Bumper to Bumper and TireRack.com.
These days, if you don't have a coupe version of your luxury SUV, you're not trying hard enough. And that's something that Hyundai and their luxury division Genesis could never be accused of. So let's go for a spin in the latest oh-so-stylish GV utility from Genesis. The 2025 model year brings an updated midsize Genesis GV80 utility, which we recently put to the test. It also brings this sloped roof coupe cousin along with it, which adds much more than just some athletic proportions to the luxury crossover party. But let's start with the GV80's already gorgeous styling, which received a new two-line crest grille and updated lighting for 25. Naturally, this coupe has a more severely sloped roofline that leads to a hatchback-like tail with an integrated kick-up spoiler. Adding the final bit of garnish are 20 and 22-inch wheel options that are not available on the standard SUV. It looks fantastic overall, sportier but still very luxurious, fitting right in with the Bentleys and Benzes at the valet line of whatever latest IT restaurant or hotel you drive up to. Even more appealing to us is what's under the GV80 Coupe's long hood, a new optional twin-turbo 3.5-liter V6 with an E-supercharger. This 48-volt power booster is in place to fill in any gaps in power delivery from the turbos, as well as feed in a little additional boost, increasing the standard V6 output from 375 horsepower and 391 pound-feet of torque to 409 horsepower and 405 pound-feet. E-supercharged models come with black painted brake calipers and quad exhaust tips. Power is distributed through an 8-speed automatic transmission to standard all-wheel drive. While it mostly shares the GV80's updated interior, there are a few exclusive details that come with the coupe. The Nappa leather seats get a unique stitching pattern. And just to emphasize the sporty mission, there's available carbon fiber trim to replace the usual wood appliques, a two-tone flat-bottom steering wheel, and added metal accents on the pedals. Cargo capacity does take a hit, falling nearly 20% from 36.5 to 30.3 cubic feet, expanding to 62.1 with the rear seatbacks down. To go along with the sportier details and boost in power, GV80 Coupes with the E-supercharger also get an added Sport Plus drive mode that dials back stability control intrusion, provides a more aggressive transmission tune, and tightens up steering. Through the handling course at our Mason-Dixon Dragway Proving Grounds, the GV80 Coupe did still exhibit a lot of body roll, but understeer was minor and well controllable, allowing us to keep up a good pace through the cones. Checking out that new powertrain was next on the list, and we could indeed feel a little something extra off the line, but then just as quickly, it settled down and we reached 60 in the exact same 5.6 seconds we achieved in the 3.5 twin-turbo GV80 SUV without the E-supercharger. There was no drop-off in power throughout the quarter-mile run, however, and shifts were quick but still very smooth. All in all, it was a swift and luxurious 14.2-second trip to the end of the track, at which point we were traveling 100 miles per hour, and the GV80 Coupe felt like it was just getting started. In braking runs, that soft suspension did lend itself to some significant nosedive, but there was a surprising amount of feedback through the vehicle, and stops from 60 were stable and steady, averaging a very short 98 feet. Government fuel economy ratings are slightly improved compared to the GV80 SUV's V6 at 18 city, 22 highway, and 20 combined. But that's still a slightly below average energy impact score, consuming 14.9 barrels of oil yearly while emitting 7.5 tons of CO2. Pricing starts at $81,300, which is only $150 more than the top GV80 SUV. opting for the E-Supercharged Turbo 6, which for now is exclusive to the coupe, takes it to $87,100. Genesis continues to stake their claim in the luxury vehicle landscape. Coupe-style SUVs may have limited practicality compared to the SUVs they're based on, but for better or worse, they've not only become an important part of almost all luxury car makers' portfolios, but are quickly becoming the status symbols of their brands. The Genesis GV80 Coupe is well equipped to be just that for Genesis.
The MotorWeek app, which includes our latest reviews and feature stories, is now available for mobile devices.